Yo. Yo.
Hello everybody, welcome to beautiful Sarasota, Florida for the 21st annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. This is the center stage for the 2005 SBI APBA UIM season, and everybody's looking forward to a lot of great racing action here. You just saw Bacardi Silver Super Cat Superboat going by there. You see the Rio Roses fountain in the Super V class. There's the local team from here in Sarasota of Lone Shark Offshore Racing, Mark Granite and Dan Lawrence. And here comes another super stock entry. That's Mojo S9. Great racing action expected all weekend here. A huge fleet of Super Vs, large fleet of super stock boats, plenty of P boats, some super boats. Should be a lot of great racing action. There's a fleet of the crew of CMS aboard all their Harleys. There's the CMS Super Cat Light, one of the fastest Super Cat lights in the world. The number 3 CMS SISM Marine Technology, Mercury powered with Mercury number 6 drives. Mitch Miller and Bob Bull aboard with crew chief Benji Brooks. There's another semi-local entry. That's Donzi Team Fisher, Chris Caterna and Bobby Fisher. There's Brian Wilmer Ross and their AC Delco Donzi Fast Eddie Factory 2 boat. Another local team, that's South Point Sport Chassis JSJ Racing from here in beautiful Sarasota, Florida. All the local families aboard there enjoying the parade. The Sarasota Parade is always one of the biggest events of the year for the town of Sarasota, and everybody comes out to watch this parade. There you see the freeze frame video mobile support vehicle that attends almost every offshore race. There's Team Mustang's 29-foot Phantom right in front of another local team. That's the Love Muscle, who's going to have the giant party on Saturday night here in Sarasota. One of the highlights of the parade, this is Team Warpaint and their beautiful 38-foot Apache Cat. As you can see, Team Warpaint has some of the nicest equipment in the field here, especially in the parade in Sarasota. Team Warpaint is the former Labatt Genuine Draft Boat campaign for many years by Lauren Leibel. Here we see Bob and Patty Vesper, the owners of Team Warpaint. This is their first race on the offshore circuit, and Freeze Frame Video would like to welcome them and all their crew members. Here's another local Sarasota entry. That was Black Pearl. Can't seem to get away from Warpaint's beautiful equipment. P599. There you see Recycle America Alliance. That's Paul DePoo's new 32-foot Doug Wright. Owned and driven by Paul DePoo from Key West, Florida. Sponsors include Recycle America, Hemingway's Restaurant and Bar, Action Kawasaki in Bradenton, Tasty Home Cooking in Sarasota, and Island City Flying Service in Key West, Florida. There's Bill Mazzoni and his Team Taboo with beautiful new paint job, fresh out of the paint shop. Mercury Power, Arneson Drives, Fountain Hall, Team Taboo. Keene University, one of the many Team AMF entries in the fleet. There's Al Begovich's other Keene University AMF entry. Here comes Augie Penza's Team Nesquik AMF P413, beautiful 38-foot Scarab, one of the original Jersey boys. Right behind Augie is his sidekick, Ed Smith, in the What's Up, another AMF entry. There's John Hagan, the navigator for Team AMF What's Up. So you can see one of the many onboard cameras aboard Team What's Up. We'll bring you lots of action from What's Up during the race. 2 onboard cameras aboard Team AMF What's Up. The other CMS entry, that's Greg Reichman and Jim Bull aboard the number 2 Super V. Orange smoke here in the milling area, getting ready to go with the first of 2 races here. This first race will be the Super Stock class along with the P-class boats. We're going to go with the start of the Super Stock boats. 6 boats strong here. Map A, Deep V Cats, the Hulk, Lone Shark, Mojo, and Recycle America Alliance. 5 Doug Wrights and 1 LA Marine 32-footer, all 32-footers. all Mercury 2.5 powers. We've got the green flag now off at the start. Hulk jumping out with a little bit of an early lead. Mappe right beside them. Team Mojo on the outside of the shot right now with Deep V Cats here closest to the helicopter. Deep V Cats, a 32-foot LA Marine, is owned and throttled by Lee Austin from Fort Lauderdale. Steve Quick from Chicago is the driver aboard Deep V Cats S12, who early on the season took 2 third-place finishes at the first 2 really rough water races of the season. Doing a great job early on this season. S12 Deep V Cats. The owner, Throttleman Lee Austin, built this boat as well as builds the AMT Cats at his shop in Fort Lauderdale, LA Marine. Steve Quick is the driver who owns DiamondSource.com, source for all your wedding rings and diamond needs out of Chicago, Illinois. There you can see a great battle, 3 ways, 3 Doug Wrights up front, Mappe, the Hulk, and Mojo side by side, heading for the first turn here in Sarasota. Mappe on the inside is Gary Ballou and Mike Magis, the Hulk, Rob Nunziato and Doug Kelly, and Stan Prikoski and Grant Brugman aboard Mojo. 3 very similar Doug Wright designs heading around the first turn boat, which is a 120-foot boat. Very tight corner here in the first corner. Heading towards Siesta Key right off Lido Beach, heading south here, rounding the first corner. It appears these boats have all gone off course and are heading behind the spectator fleet here. There you can see Siesta Key in the background. Everybody looks a little bit lost here. It doesn't quite look like they know where they're going. There you can see the Hulk and Mojo all following each other here behind the spectator fleet. There's Mappe and the Hulk almost running into each other as Mojo goes off in the other direction. All 3 of these boats are behind the spectator fleet right now. Mojo continuing on behind the spectator fleet. Mojo running great at this point, other than being off a little bit of course. Owned and driven by Stan Prikoski, throttled by Grant Bruggeman. Sponsors include LeaksandHeath.com, Tammy Page Photography, Honeywell Industries, Grant's Custom Rigging, and Offshore Outdrives. The Throttleman Grant Bruggeman rigs and maintains this boat in his shop in Fort Lauderdale. Stan Prikoski from Maryland owns LeaksandHeath.com. Behind the wheel today, Mojo took 2 first-place finishes so far this season on the Offshore Super Series. Coming on down now to Recycle America Alliance, another 32-foot Doug Wright designed Aerospeed Marine. This boat is owned and driven by Paul DePoo from Key West, Florida, and the throttleman is Ryan Beckley from Bradenton, Florida. Recycle America Alliance currently running in 2nd place after several boats went off course here in Sarasota. This boat based out of Key West and Sarasota, respectively. Sponsors for the Recycle America race team include Tasty Home Cookin', Action Kawasaki Yamaha, and Hemingway's Restaurant. Island City Flying Service from Key West is also a main sponsor aboard Recycle America Alliance. This is our first race for a brand new boat here for Team Recycle America Alliance. Paul DePoo in his 2nd offshore race, doing a great job behind the wheel with Ryan Beckley on the throttle. Trying to chase down Mojo at this point, but running very strong here in bumpy waters off Sarasota, Florida. Team Recycle America Alliance would like to thank all their crew, Marcia DePoo, Mark Hanna, Roxy Hanna, Tom Beckley, and everybody else who helped make this all possible for this team to come out here and race in Sarasota. Recycle America Alliance, S111. There you can see the huge spectator fleet in the background there. Sarasota, always one of the biggest races on the circuit for SBI APBA. A huge parade every year attracts thousands of people down to see all the boats, and there's thousands of spectator boats. Despite it being a little bumpy off Sarasota here today, we have a beautiful day, no rain at all, and a great day for racing for the 21st annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. You can see, looking back a little bit down the field here, several boats went off course in the super stock class at the start of the race, so they're trying to play catch up now. There you see Lone Shark number S67, another local Sarasota entry. The boat is owned and throttled by Dan Lawrence from Siesta Key. The driver is Mark Granite from St. Petersburg, Florida. It's another 32-foot Aerospeed Marine Doug Wright design with twin 2.5-liter Mercury outboard power. These guys came off a 4th place finish in the last OSS race, and before that they finished 1st place in Marathon in only their 2nd race together. Doing a great job. This is Lone Shark Racing S67. See the boats going around turn 1 at the south end of the course here. A little confusing. The buoy's a little bit behind the turn boat here. You can see Map A pulling up alongside Lone Shark there as they come into the corner. Map A went off course at the start of the race, so now they're trying to make up ground on the rest of the fleet. Two Doug Wright designed Aerospeed Marine 32s. Map A, the original low deck version. All the other boats, Lone Shark, Hulk, Recycle America, and Mojo, are all the tall deck, 6 inches taller version. Coming on down now on S1, this is Map A, owned and throttled by Gary Blue with Mike Mahey, his driver. Other sponsors include Cito and Max's Grill, as well as TNT Custom Marine. Map A, last year's world and national champion, as they have been for several years. Very strong team to contend with. Went a little bit off course at the start of the race here, but now currently in 3rd place, trying to make up ground. You can see him going by a P-class bat boat there, coming off of Lido Beach right now. This is Map A trying to chase down Mojo and Recycle America. Map A's a large caulking and grout and adhesives company worldwide, known for all their floor products, for adhesive and flooring products. There you can see Team Map A trying to get around some smaller class boats. There's Don't Blink in the P5 class. Just barely see all the spectators off the beach there in North Lido Beach there. You can see Map A just behind Recycle America Alliance there. Recycle America Alliance currently running 2nd place in the super stock class, but Map A is moving up ground on them quickly. Coming down now on P413, this is Team Nesquik AMF. Augie Penza, Keith McHugh, and all the crew aboard Team Nesquik. P413, 38-foot Scarab. Some of the original Jersey boys here. What's Up Marine Power from Smitty's Marine aboard this 38-foot Scarab. Team Nesquik doing a great job here in Sarasota, Florida. Augie Penza, Val Figuerello, and Keith McHugh aboard this 38-foot Scarab. Team Nesquik AMF. Team Nesquik AMF making the far corner, heading down the long back stretch here at the north end of the course, now heading south towards Siesta Key off of Sarasota here at the 21st annual Sarasota Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. Let's go on board with AMF Penza.
72 miles an hour, 72.
I think they're going 72 miles an hour.
I don't see it. I don't see it either. I'm following the ones in front of us. Just follow for those weights. Stay straight ahead. All right. Yeah, that big boat. Yeah, that looks right. All right, how fast are we going? We're good, 66. I don't see a marker. There's one. Relax. I got one at 11 o'clock. I think that's the second turn. South 5, there it is. There it is. 11 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You got Keen on the inside. You got the inside. Take it a little wide, take it a little wide. I got you. Heavy turn, look at it. Very, very sharp. There you go, you're good. You got Keen on the inside. You got Keen on the inside. Be careful. I see him, You're good on the outside. Go, go, go. Give it a run. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on.
Very exciting conversation aboard Team Nesquik AMF there at the start of the race. Val Figuerello, Keith McHugh, and Augie Penza aboard the P413. Just behind P413, there's P433, Conrad Fountain of Youth, all the way down from the Michigan area. It's a 33-foot fountain with twin 540 Conrad engines and the Conrad TRS replacement drives. The owner and throttle man is Brian Bunch, and the driver is Robert Morrison of Team Conrad Fountain of Youth from Gibraltar, Michigan. Very good running, old school 33-foot fountain. First race of the season for these guys. Prix Shrimp Videos, glad to see them make it all the way down for the 21st annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. These guys running very smoothly through the bumpy water off Sarasota. Other competitors in the P4 class are Team Keene University, Miccosukee Indian Gaming, Team Undecided, as well as Nesquik AMF. There you can see Team Conrad Fountain Youth taking the wide way around the first corner at the south end of the course here in Sarasota. Look at this three-way racing action all the way on the inside. That's TKO Russo Financial running in Factory 1. And then you have two P4 boats running side by side. P412 is Keene University with Scott Begovich and Al Chelsea, last year's world champions. All the way on the inside is Darren Schwartz and Brett Fershman in Miccosukee Indian Gaming. That's P430. The two P4 boats going by the F1 boat now. F1 TKO Shays is Al Culbertson and Walter Collins. Great three-way battle here between three very different boats. Running very well in the bumpy waters off Sarasota. Team Keene University AMF, last year's world champions, back together in the boat. They were the world championships at Key West. These guys took the checkered flag in the P5 class. Scott Begovich and Al Chelsea. Al Chelsea maintains the Keene University AMF boat at his shop, Addicted Water Sports in Tampa, Florida. On board with Al and Scott here. Bumpy ride aboard the 29-foot Warlock. Al Chelsea on the right, throttle. Scott Begovich on the left, the driver. Keene University P411. Just behind them, coming on strong, the F110 TKO Russo Financial. First run for a new team here, P430. This is Miccosukee Indian Gaming. It's a 30-foot AMT cat with twin 2.5-liter XS Optimax motors. Not the full race version, this is a full pleasure boat with Brett Fershman and Darren Schwartz aboard. There you can see where they had the accident with Team Shogun, and they threw a couple people out of the boat. Everybody's all right now. The safety crews are just trying to get all the crew members out of the water, back into the boat, and back into a safe place. All the way at the north end of the course here in Sarasota now, heading down the backstretch, P430, Miccosukee Indian Gaming. .30-foot AMT cat running very strong in the P4 class with the 2.5 XS motors on it, doing a great job. Sponsors include Miccosukee Indian Gaming, USCondoExchange.com, Lux, running very strong down the backstretch here in the P4 class, Miccosukee Indian Gaming. Coming down now on P512, this is the other Keene University. This is Scott Begovich's other boat. Got a substitute crew this weekend. Team Keene University AMF. It's a beautiful 24-foot Pantera with Mercury power. Currently leading in the Southeast Division points. Been a strong runner all year. Keene University AMF P512. Taking some big hits, but still running very strong in the P5 class. Keene University AMF. There you can see Conrad Fountain Youth going by the outside. 33-footer making easy work of this 24-footer in the bumpy waters off of Sarasota here at the 21st Annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. There you can still running at the front of the pack in P4 is Team Nesquik AMF, Augie Penza, Keith McHugh, and Val Figuerello aboard the front of the pack. Nesquik AMF. Looking down now, P510, that's Joker Powerboats. These guys all the way down from Virginia always do a great job. P510, 28-foot Joker, Warren Miller, Matt Clark aboard, doing a great job. This boat always runs at the front of the pack in the P5 class. They eat up the rough water and the flat water alike. Doing a great job. Team Joker Powerboats. There you can see tons of spectators along the beach there at Lido Beach here in beautiful Sarasota, Florida. Right here off the start-finish line. There you can see the Holiday Inn beachfront there off of Lido Beach. Tons of spectators, great vantage point here at the 21st Annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. Coming down now, another 28-foot Joker. This is Dee Early and Bob Maskowski aboard the Crazy Chicken. Very strong running boat. These guys do a great job down from North Carolina and Georgia, respectively. P533, the Crazy Chicken. Crazy Chicken's done very well. They took a first place finish at the divisional race in Panama City earlier this year and have always run strong in the P5 class. Dee Early and Bob Maskowski doing a great job. Currently number 2 in points in their class in the P5 for the national circuit, but running very strong here in Sarasota, looking to move up to the front of the pack. Coming down now, P580, that's Keith Herbot, David Bryan Jewelers, Rick's Secret Formula, running in the P5 class. Keith Herbot is the owner and throttle man aboard David Bryan Jewelers. You can see Mikasuki Indie Gaming passing them on the P4 class. And there's Mojo in the stock class, S9, Grant Bruggerman and Stan Prokowski. 29-foot Formula, P580, David Bryan Jewelers, Rick's Secret Formula. Lots of action here. P5, P4, stock class, and another P4 boat. Battle up front in the P4 class was Augie Penz and his team Nesquik and Mikasuki Indian Gaming. P599 is Team Gallagher Racing, C-Gen Solutions, the Gallagher brothers aboard this 28-foot Challenger, doing a great job in the P5 class. This boat last year was Extreme Liquid Assets, won the national championship in the P4 class in SPI. Moved down to P5 now, but the Gallagher brothers doing a great job with it. Great running boat. Very well prepared team. C-Gen Solutions, Gallagher Racing, P599. Rounding the very tight corner there at the south end of the course, CGen Solutions Team Gallagher doing a great job fighting their way around this rough course in Sarasota. Coming down now on Factory 1 class, this is Venom Team Extreme F112. Scott O'Connor and Frank Sorrow aboard this 32-foot Venom with a Mercury 525 horsepower inboard. Running in the very competitive Factory 1 class, Team Venom Extreme. Other boats include TKO Russo Financial, Team Levy Craft, Velocity VR1, and this is F112, Team Venom Extreme. Team Solarize, the other Velocity in the fleet today, didn't make the start of the race for some reason. But right now, Team Venom Extreme moving right along in the Factory 1 class. We've got word that the Levy Craft team has dropped out of the race already. So right now we have Team TKO, Velocity VR1, and Venom Team Extreme still running in the Factory 1 class. Coming back down now onto Team Mojo S9, 32-foot Doug Wright Aerospeed Marine in the Super Stock class. Stan Prokosky from leaksandheat.com is the owner and driver. Grant Bruggerman is the throttle man who rigged and maintained this beautiful boat. Grant's Custom Rigging in Fort Lauderdale, Florida is this home for this beautiful Doug Wright Aerospeed Marine. Offshore Outdrives, also from Fort Lauderdale, takes care of all the gear case and outdrive needs aboard the team. So you can see the turn buoy there very close to the beach. A lot of exciting action here in Sarasota, Florida, right off of Lido Beach here for the 21st annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. Coming down now on 28 Pantera, Carrabba's Team Blythe. These guys having some problems out here on the race course today, trying to make the best of it to garner some points for Team Carrabba's Blythe Racing. Glenn Wilson from Connecticut is the throttle man. Todd Blythe from Pennsylvania is the owner and driver. These guys obviously having some mechanical issues today, but trying to keep it on plane and running around to garner points. P514, Carrabba's Team Blythe. Back down now, another shot of the P430 Miccosukee Indian Gaming. Brett Bershman and Darren Schwartz. This 30-foot AMT pleasure boat is maintained by Supreme Marine from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. There you can see Team Lone Shark going by there. There's the offshore-only 36-foot Gladiator, one of the pace and patrol boats here for the races this weekend. Heading in now, following the offshoreonly.com pace and patrol boat. Everybody at Offshore Only partially sponsors these DVDs for all the racing action, brought to you from Freeze Frame Video. Lots of action today here in Sarasota for the 21st annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. SBI and APBA have done a great job of putting together a great, exciting race package for all the fans and race teams here in Sarasota. There you can see St. Armand Circle. Along and behind that, you can see the new Ringling Bridge here in Sarasota. Beautiful area. The water's off of Sarasota, Florida. In Superstock class, the winner was the Hulk. Second place went to Lone Shark. Third was to Mojo. In the Factory 1 class, Team TKO Russo Financial took another victory, followed by Velocity VR1 and Venom Team Extreme placed third. Production 4, very competitive class today. Miccosukee Indian Gaming came out in first place. Team Nesquik AMF was second, and Conrad Fountain of Youth was third. In P5 class, Great Adventure takes another checkered flag, followed by the Crazy Chicken, with Team Gallagher placing third place. We look forward to seeing everybody in a couple weeks in Dania Beach, Florida for a lot more exciting ocean racing action with the SBI and APBA. Freeze Frame Video would like to thank Russell Kilpatrick, our helicopter pilot, for doing an amazing job as always, as well as Phil Adamo for helping set up all our cameras this week and the in-flight footage. Great racing action here for the 21st annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix in all classes. We look forward to seeing everybody at the next event.